Today we will be doing a product review for the Naked Smokey palette. I'm sorry I haven't been able to make a lot of videos recently. A lot of big things happened. I got engaged, so that's pretty exciting. Here's my ring. Yeah, there's a heart, if you can see that. Which that was a big thing in my life. And then work has been really crazy too, so it's been really busy and hectic, so I haven't been able to sit down and actually make a video, even though I've wanted to. So today we will be reviewing the Naked Smokey palette, and this is what it looks like. I don't have the original package that it came in, which I really wish I did, but I don't. I think it retails for about $60, $65, $55, around there. It comes with those colors and a nice mirror. You can see that. Also comes with a brush, so I will be showing you step by step each color, and I will swatch it with my finger and with the brush in comparison so you can see the difference. And I'll talk a little bit about each color so that you can see which colors I like, which colors I don't like. So yeah. So this palette comes with 12 colors. The first color is called High. Sorry, there was fallout on my, not fallout, but like shimmer on my palette. The first color is High, right here. It is a nice shimmery matte, not matte, it's like a shimmery eyeshadow. And the way this palette works is there's six shimmers and then 6 mattes, which I think is really cool, and all the colors are really versatile. So I will swatch it with my finger. It is pretty pigmented, if you can see that. I'll just swatch it on the back of my hand. That's High with my finger. And then with the brush. Same thing, really. And they blend really nicely. I always put them as colors in my crease, or well, not in my crease, in my brow bone, or in my, oh, I just picked myself in the eye, or in the center of my eyelids, or I kind of do it as an all over color too sometimes. It just depends on what the look I'm going for is, but I really like that color. It's very pigmented, very buttery. There's not a lot of fallout. It works very well. Next color I have for you is Dirty Sweet. It's this one right here. It is a champagne gold color. I like this one as a transition color or as a lid color, as like a center of the lid color. So I'm gonna swatch it with my finger and then with the brush. That's it swatched with my finger. You can see it's kind of very shimmery. I really like these colors. They are so buttery and they just work so well. And then there's with the brush. See, it's not patchy whatsoever. There's a lot of sheen and shimmer to it. I hate when you get palettes and they say that oh, it's a good formula, blah blah, all this stuff, and the product is so patchy and stuff like that, and that really bothers me sometimes with eyeshadows, because you're paying all this money for eyeshadows and stuff that are patchy and just don't blend well, and it's very frustrating. So yep, what I have is Radar, which is right here. It is a dark copper color. I like to put this color in my crease. It's swatched with the brush. I like it. It's not as easy to blend as the other colors, but I still like it. I am wearing it in my crease today. It takes a little bit of time to work it, and it's one of those eyeshadows that you really don't want to give up on because it's a pretty color, but it's a little harder to work with than some of the other colors. So I have this Armor, which is right here. It is a silver shimmer color. This one, it's very pigmented. As you can see, it's like gray. I like it. It's just with these ones, oh, my hands are still kind of wet from the makeup wipes, so wipe that off real quick. I like it. It's just sometimes I have problems with darker colors and blending them. Just with, sometimes they don't blend as easy. This one does. It's just, I don't know, I'm not a fan of it, but there's the silver. This one's with my finger and this one's with the brush. So, next color we have is really disappointing. It's slanted right here. I'm disappointed in this color because it's a really nice blue when it's in, like a bluish gray when it's in the pan, but then when you actually put it on, it's gray. It gets really dark and it's not like I thought it would be. So I get kind of upset because sometimes when you have colors in a palette and you compare them to what they actually look like, they're a lot darker than what they actually are, and it's kind of depressing. But this is slanted on my hand with my finger and then with the brush. When I use the finger, it's fine, but when I actually use my brush, it gets really dark, and I just cleaned my brushes, so I don't understand why it's like that, but it's really frustrating because I really, in the pan, it's a beautiful color. I really like that color, and I could really see doing a lot of different looks with that color, but just when it's actually on, it's just so dark, and it's just frustrating. We have is Dagger, which is right here. It is like a dark navy shimmery blue. I like this color sometimes, but it's again one of those colors that I don't really use often because it just doesn't work for me. This color, when I use it with the brush, it is a little patchy. When I use it with my finger, it's fine, but when I use it with the brush, it is patchy, which is really disappointing because a lot of the other colors in the Naked palette are wonderful colors, and I don't have that problem. It's just with that Dagger color specifically, you tend to get patchy, and I don't like that. So we have is Black Market, which is right here. It's in the middle of the palette. I really like this black actually because with a lot of black eyeshadows you get, they look black in the pan, but then when you actually put them on, they are not black. Not even close to it. With Black Market, I don't have that problem. Black Market is one of those shades that I can use as an eyeliner or as an eyeshadow, as a crease color. I can really use it for anything, depending on what the look I'm doing. And it's a really nice black. It has a little shimmer to it, but not a lot. This is with my finger and this with the brush. I really like it. I love when black shadows do justice to what they're actually supposed to be like, and this black does it for me. So, and with my hair, because I have it black and purple now, which you guys did not get to see, I now either do my eyebrows black or I do a black and purple ombre eyebrow, and I do use the Black Market firm with the black in my eyebrows, and it comes out really nice. I did it today. I don't think it came out too bad. I mean, my eyebrows are a little uneven, but that's because I was at my brother's apartment and I had no light whatsoever. So, we have in the palette is Smolder, which is this purple color. You can see that it's purple. This color is another one that really disappoints me because in the pan, it is so pretty. Like, look, I'll show you. If you can see that purple right here, it is so pretty in the pan, and then when you actually put it on, it's not purple. It's not anything actually. I mean, it is something obviously, but it's not that purple, and I expect it to be that purple, or at least close to it, and it's not. And it really makes me upset because I love that color, like a dark color, but it gets, like, it's one of those colors that when you actually use it, the only time you actually see the tint in it is if you're in like really bright lights, and I am never really in bright lights, so it doesn't really work out for me. But this is it. See what I mean? Like, if you shine it to the bright light, then you get a little bit of the purple tint, but if you just hold it like that, it looks like black. And I like it, but it's not the purple that I want it to be. And I mean, you're paying $60-some for a product. You expect it to be what you want it to be, you know what I mean? And I understand that every makeup company has hits and misses, and not every formula is going to be the best, but it just bothers me. But now we are getting into the mattes, which are in this palette, which are personally some of my favorites. Password, which is a darker brown right here. It's like a chocolate brown, I want to say. I really like this color as either a crease color or a transition shade. I just think it's so pretty. It blends so smoothly, and it is a little patchy when you put it on with your brush, but if you blend it out, it's okay, I guess. But I just like the color of it. I know it's a little patchy, but I like the color. Next color we have is Whiskey, which I love this color. Is this brown right here? Well, when my hair was brown, I used this color as an eyebrow color because it was really close to the color of my hair. And it is so smooth, and it blends like butter, and I just love it. And that's with my finger, and that's with the brush. It is so smooth. I love it as a transition shade. I love it as like anything. You can wet your brush and use it as an eyeliner. You can really do anything with that color. I love it. It's one of my favorites out of this whole entire palette. The next color in the palette is Combust, which is this like taupey nude color right here. This color is kind of pigmented. It's a little pigmented. I use this color for my lids today. I like this color, but I don't really use it often, just because it doesn't really do much for me. But if you're really into like the nude looks and stuff like that, then this would be the color for you. But that's with the brush, and that's with my finger, so it's kind of hard to see, but yeah, it's like a nude color. It's really close to my skin color, actually, so it's so hard to see. And then the last color, which I use a lot, I use it as a all over base for my eyelids after I put on primer to set my eyelids, also to make everything blend easier. I also use it as a lid to brow color. I also use it as an inner corner color. I use it as like everything. As you can tell, it's the only color in the palette that I've hit the pan. It's called 13, and it is a really like white kind of cream color. I love this color. It is so pigmented. I love this color. It blends really easy. Barely any fallout. If there's actually really no fallout with this color, which I like because I hate fallout. As you may have seen in some of my other videos, fallout and I do not get along very well. But this is with my finger and this with the brush. So I really love this color. on anybody. This color would work with anybody. But palette also came with a little double-sided brush with a stiffer end and then a fluffy brush side. I like the brush. It works really well with these kind of shadows, but with some of my other shadows it just doesn't work the best. So yeah, is this a good palette? Yes, it is. Is it worth $65? Yes and no, because you can get the Maybelline nudes for like 10-15 bucks that has some of the same colors that work just as well or better than the Naked Smokey palette. I do love Urban Decay. Don't get me wrong. I'm not bashing Urban Decay. I'm not saying I hate Urban Decay. I love Urban Decay products. It's just, I think some of the colors in the Naked Smokey palette didn't stand up to what the others were like. So that is my opinion. But if you love this palette and you think it's the best palette in the world, that is you. You do you. It's just what I think. So if you have any other requests you want me to do, let me know. Later on tonight I will be releasing my Harley Quinn makeup tutorial. I know it was long waited and I said I was going to do it, and then I ended up trying to do it and my phone deleted the video, and it was a whole big mess. So, oh, my cat's here too if you want to meet my one cat. This is Bubba. This is Jax. So, I will be releasing my Harley Quinn look soon, which probably tonight. And then, yeah, let me know what you want to see. Let me know if you have any questions, comments, or concerns. Always feel free to contact me. Don't forget to follow me on Instagram at JocelynLovesYou. And yeah, so thank you for watching. And if there's any other makeup products you want me to review, please let me know. And say bye.